Some problems to do. So let's take as our first example, let's write 5 to the 4th equals 625 as a logarithm. Okay, so we have the log base 5 of 625 equals 4. That's the actual answer. I just wanted to show you that what this is really sort of saying is that 625 is 5 to the 4th. Okay, so back to what we were saying before. Log base 5 of 5 to the 4th equals 4. Okay, another one. We're actually going to take the other way around. Write log base 10 of 100 equals 2 as an exponential. Okay, so in this case, what this is equivalent to is saying 10 to the power 2 is 100. I want you to also notice, though, that the original expression, log base 10, and then you recognize 100 as 10 squared, that equals 2. Okay, so that's a way that you can recognize that. All right, next problem. Let's write 1/5 to the negative 3 equals 125 as a logarithm. Okay, it's easy to get a little confused here. Log base 1/5, and then what comes out of the logarithm is 100, or what comes into the logarithm is 125, and what comes out is negative 3. I want you to notice something. 1/5 to the negative 3 is like 5 to the 3rd, and that's how you get your 125. So another way you can think about this, not the way you need to write it, but just the way that you think about it so that the log makes sense. Log base 1/5 of 1/5 to the negative 3 equals negative 3. Okay. All right. Couple more. Write 2a to the 3rd minus 3 equals 0 as a logarithmic expression. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to solve for a. Okay, so 2a to the 3rd equals 3. A to the 3rd equals 3 halves. Now, actually, we're not really solving for a, because now we want to write it as a logarithmic expression. So here we actually are in the point where we can make this a logarithmic expression. Log base a of 3 halves equals 3. Okay. See how much space we have? Oh yeah, plenty of space for the more problems. Okay, next problem. Evaluate log base 7 of the square root of 343. Now, one of the things to keep in mind is that your calculator generally does not have a log base 7 button. Okay, you have a log 10 button or a natural log button. Now I'm going to show you next time how to find log base 7 of something, or any base, using those. But for now, we're just going to pretend we know what's going on. What I mean by that is this. We have to recognize that 343 is 7 to the third. Otherwise, we're not going to get anywhere. Okay? Once we recognize that, okay, then we take log base 7 of 7 to the third, but you're taking the square root of that. Now, square root, remember, is the same thing as taking the power 1/2. So, log base 7 of 7 to the 3/2, and so we get 3/2 back. Okay? All right. Next problem. We're going to evaluate 8 raised to the log base 8 of 9 plus log base 2 of 2 to the negative, let's say 4. Okay? Now, remember, exponents and logarithms are inverses of each other. Okay, so this expression reduces to 9. Okay, the 8 raised to the log base 8 undoes itself. Plus, this expression reduces to just -4 because the log base 2 and the 2 to the -4 undo each other. And so you get 5. All right, I'll see you in the next lecture.